What is good, YouTube, man? Today I'm back with you guys, with the nation, for another video. And today, we got ourselves an interesting one because, listen, we know that the Las Vegas Raiders have made drastic improvements. We know as a nation, well, sometimes we can disagree, but we know that the Las Vegas Raiders, in a lot of our eyes, have a franchise quarterback in Derek Carr, right? And recently, Rich Eisen has hopped on the Derek Carr train and the Las Vegas Raiders train. But most recently, Colin Cowherd has decided, or Cowherd, I don't know how you say his name, Colin. He's decided to list off his top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. And in that list, he left off Kirk Cousins, not surprised. He left off Lamar Jackson. He left off Dak Prescott. Now, those are guys that were all competing for the number 10 spot that he ended up giving to Derek Carr. Now, if you haven't gotten a chance to listen, let's go ahead and hear his 1-minute clip on why Derek Carr is 10 on his list.
Carr, and I'll just give you my Derek Carr numbers. Leads every quarterback in the NFL last 7 years, and this is with the Raiders and the shaky coaching and the chaos and bad O-lines. Leads every quarterback with 30 game-winning drives since entering the league in 2014. He had the highest completion percentage. All quarterbacks in the league last 4 years. So he's the most accurate quarterback, and he's the only quarterback last year top 5 in passer yards and completion. I don't think it's controversial. I think it's obvious. In fact, there's arguments to be made. You can put him in the 8-9 spot because he completely carried a team and beat Justin Herbert head-to-head in a game where the winner goes to the playoffs. Now, I think he's more mobile than Matt Ryan, who you could argue is number 11. He's more accurate than Dak Prescott, you could argue is number 11. He can play from behind. I don't know if Lamar Jackson can. And Kirk Cousins, to me, shrinks in big games. So that's why he's 10 and they're not. But I don't think it's that. I don't think it's, I mean, he moves better than Matt. He's more accurate than Dak. He's a prettier thrower of the football. That sort of matters. I think he plays brilliantly from behind. We don't know if Lamar does at this point. A lot of doubters on that. And Kirk Cousins has been the quarterback who we all think is talented, but shrinks in big spots. Derek's the opposite. Leads the NFL in fourth quarter comeback since he entered the league.
Well, there you go. Those were his thoughts on why Derek Carr makes it on the top 10 of his quarterback lists in today's NFL. Now, he had Justin Herbert above him. He had, Joe Burrow. I would disagree. He had Kyler Murray at number 9, right ahead of Derek Carr. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, all those guys were ahead of Derek Carr. The only one that I can argue is 8-9 with Herbert and Kyler, right? The rest are pretty clear-cut. Now, I'm here to ask you guys this. One, do you guys think that Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback? In my eyes, yes. I think he's a top 10 quarterback. He has shit to work on, though. There is things that need to get done. Now, of course, everything he mentioned was extremely valid. There isn't any other quarterback in this league that I think would have found a way to make it to the playoffs last year with no head coach, with no number 1 wide receiver, with the 26th ranked defense, with the 27th ranked offensive line. I don't think that there would have been any quarterback in this league that would have been able to do it. I don't think so. There's not one that you can name. Now, he said that Kyler was better. He said that Justin Herbert was better. I mean, if we're going off of last year, I would disagree on both of them. Now, he said that Dak was worse. Kirk was worse. He also mentioned Matt Ryan. I don't think that one's a discussion. Matt Ryan's had a great career. I just don't think he has that same fire to him right now. I don't think that those guys that he put ahead of him, you can argue, and I don't think that the guys that he put behind it, I don't think that's a debate either. I think that he hit it right on the head, man. I think that Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback. That's where I stand on Derek Carr. Like I said, I do think that Derek Carr can become more mobile. I think that he He's shown it in the past. When he does become, a runner, he can be a threat, right? He's jumping over linebackers to get a first down. He's dancing in the pocket to get a touchdown against the Bengals. He's should have won us the game in the last game in Oakland against the Jacksonville Jaguars on a run play, right? So there's times where he can show off that mobility. But in terms of a passer, I don't think there's many better than him. In terms of a play caller at the line of scrimmage, I don't think there's many better than him. I really like Derek Carr. Interesting to see another person jump on the train for the Las Vegas Raiders and Derek Carr. But that's fine. That's fine. I would like to say more as the underdog. That's just me. That's my opinion. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? Colin Cowherd now on the train with the Las Vegas Raiders, having DC in his top 10 quarterback list. I agree. I think that Derek Carr in his list is either 10th or 9th. I mean, I would bump him up above Kyler Murray just because Kyler Murray's inconsistent play. But hey, man, that's just me. Like I said, I'm going to leave you this question in the comment section down below. Is DC a top 10 quarterback in today's NFL? And where do you have him ranked? Put your list down below in the comments. I would love to see it. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. I know some people will disagree heavily on this, but it is what it is, man. As always, I had to bring something for you guys today. You guys have been showing crazy love to the channel. I can't appreciate and can't thank you guys more. I love you guys. As always, have a blessed day. Stay safe, and I'm out, you guys. Peace.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dreams come to die.